Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I'm Jamie. I read a lot of books, I crochet, I have cats, I rescue kittens, but we're in the off season, so not right now. And I am about to add this week's TBR to my active books. I finished some of the books from my TBR video from last week. I did end up veering off on a bit of a tangent, in part because I was doing the book chain for the TBR-a-thon and decided that the goal of finishing books trumps the goal of reading specific books from specific TBR stacks. So in the interest of reading books on a book chain, I added a few books to what I was reading that were not on the week's TBR, although they are on the month's TBR. So I didn't really veer off too far. Yay me. Usually when I come up with TBRs, I stick with them for a few days. About that. Which seems pretty standard, actually. From what I've seen of other booktubers that read the volume of books that I read, yeah, it's about right. So I don't feel bad about it. The whole point is to read books. The TBR, in my way of thinking, is really just kind of drawing a spotlight to certain books. There's some that I'm more intending to read than others for specific reasons, but a lot of it's just reshuffling your books so that you see books that you weren't thinking about last time you made a TBR. So, with that in mind, here are the books that I'm adding for the second week of January 2024 for my active TBR. So, Blood Trillium is one for one of the challenges in the Adventure-a-thon. Not really sure which one at the moment. I will update more about the Adventure-a-thon specifically as I finish another book for that. I finished one tonight, but I'm going to finish more than just that one before I update about the Adventure-a-thon. But actually, I think this one might also be an Adventure-a-thon prompt book. I'm pretty sure that I had it lined up specifically for that reason. But I'll double check. Adventure-a-thon is one where you pick your books at the beginning and you need to earn points to be able to switch the books from what you established initially as your TBR for that game. So I will be double checking what I actually put on each prompt for that game, because if I veer off from what I chose, then I'm not going to be able to get the points for those prompts. Yeah, so I think both of those, though, are books that I selected specifically for Adventure-a-thon, but I will double check. I know Blood Trillium is. And if I need to, I can also, of course, read the other books that I selected for those prompts. So these are just the ones that I think I'm going to focus on this week. But if I don't really want to, I can read some of the others too. I am going to try and start the Buddha of Suburbia this month. This one is actually for the Reading 1001 TBR Takedown Challenge. So of these books, this one has specific points that are at stake for finishing it. And I have to finish it in January if I'm going to get those points. So that one I really do intend to finish this week. I will probably start it tomorrow because I did finish a book tonight. I'm about to finish my audiobook that's currently going on tonight. And I do plan on starting another audiobook right away because I have quite a few audiobooks that I checked out right at the end of December that are going to be coming up due pretty soon. I kind of want to finish them rather than having to check them out again. So I'll be kind of going back and forth between books. But I do really need to start The Buddha of Suburbia. I would like to start The Gift of Rain by Tan Tuan Eng. I would love to finish Islanders, which has been a carryover for several months. And the bookmark is hovering not quite at halfway, and has been for a little while. Bookkeeper of Aleppo is for the color wheel spinning challenge for the... I'm not even going to guess right now. It's past 1 o'clock in the morning. For one of the readathons that's going on in January. Yay. I may put down in the description what it's actually for. Or just talk about it when I read it. In any case, the Color Wheel Challenge, if you're doing the readathon that it pertains to, you know what I'm talking about. I've had this one for about a year. It was on a free shelf. So I don't know much about it. I did pull it when the whole news story began with Hamas and Israel attacking Gaza, and as an attempt at doing a Middle East focus, which did not happen. But I've had it kind of hovering in the wings for a while. And then the last book that I'm adding specifically to this month, be proud of me, it's not a tall stack, oh my goodness, is Dreamcatcher by Stephen King, which is one that I started. See, there's the bookmark. It is definitely not a third of the way through. It's about a 600-page book, and I'm about 100 pages in. So it's getting there slowly but surely. Dreamcatcher is for one of the Adventurathon prompts as well, for the Enchanted Forest prompt. So, yeah, I have 3 from that challenge, I think. I have at least 1 for, I think it's the past and present readathon. I really do. But it may not be. But I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, so I have a couple for different events. All the books that I showed in last week's TBR are still active if I have not finished them yet. And I will do an update about what I've finished probably on the 14th or close to the 14th. If I'm going to be busy and know that I'm not going to be able to film on the 14th, it might be a day before or day after. But somewhere around there, give myself a few more days to finish some books. I have been spending a lot of time on reading sprints. So basically when I'm home and don't have something else I'm doing away from my computer, I've been putting on reading sprints to try and get some more focused accomplishments done. Not necessarily reading. They're reading and productivity sprints, most of them. But I do plan on finishing some more books. I'm almost caught up still to my Goodreads goal. I think I've finished, by the end of tonight, 7 books, and it's heading into the 9th. So I'm a little bit behind, but I have a lot of books that are kind of in the middle right now. I'm probably going to have one of those days where they all kind of catch up all at once. That happens a lot. So hopefully it will all come out nicely. Yes. And hopefully you guys are all staying warm. We have a winter storm probably moving in as I speak. I know there's blizzards in quite a few states right now, blizzards and snowstorms. And we are looking at having single-digit weather in the evenings especially. But a high in the single digits maybe for a couple days, which will be lovely. So we're looking at, making sure that the outside cats have somewhere safe they can go if it gets too cold and they don't have somewhere warm enough and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys are doing well with your winter, if you are in winter. If you're not in winter, right now I am jealous, although I don't really want summer either, so yeah. Is there a place where it's perpetually like spring and autumn? I think those are the seasons I want, where it's not too hot and it's not too cold, but you still get some changing weather so that you don't get bored. Yeah, that would be perfect. But not hurricanes, not crazy storms with tornadoes. I think I want a planet that doesn't exist. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm kind of feeling like I want to find a tag video I haven't done and do a tag video because I haven't done one yet this year. But I haven't found one that I really, really want to do yet. So I will be poking at tag videos and watching booktubers tag videos. I know there are a couple of booktubers I follow that in the years before I discovered BookTube did lots of tag videos. So I might check out theirs and see if there's one that they've done that's inspiring that I want to, revive, dust off, and play with. So you might see that in the next few days. Otherwise, I'll probably catch you in a couple days with an update with books I've hopefully finished. So talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.